Hi, my name is Chris Paget, and I want to tell you what's got my goat. Okay guys, if you're new to this channel, my wife and I, Linda and I, we moved here 5.5 years ago so we could begin our homesteading journey. And one of the very first things that we did was we thought, let's get a whole bunch of goats. They'll have a great time here. They'll love it. It's the happy place. If you've seen any of our videos, you know that we've had problems with our goats staying into their fencing. It's been a frustration. We have a goat that's kind of famous because of this. His name's Sebastian. And Sebastian has been kind of known around the internet because he constantly has been the Houdini of goats, the escape artist. And we've spent so much money and so much time trying to keep our goats in. Well, I think that there's like a little entourage, like a gang, a little club where they get together and they talk about ways to break out of any type of construct that we put up. In fact, I think there's a secret hoof handshake that takes place once they learn. They strategize, they come up with planning, and they could not only escape from Alcatraz, but they could escape from any type of penitentiary, and certainly the Happy Place Homestead fencing. All right, yep. Go on. Go on in. Go on. Yep, there you go. Go on. Jeez. Go on. It's like I'm not afraid of you. Okay, so last night I'm outside. It's a beautiful evening, and all of a sudden I hear the crying, the bleating of the baby goats. And I'm thinking to myself, like, what's going on? Occasionally they'll make those kind of noises when they're upset about something. But I went out again a little bit later and I thought, what is going on? And I kept hearing this crying. And so I all of a sudden realized that the baby goats were over messing with the chicken tractor. Now, these two baby goats are super small and they can fit through still the cattle panels that we have up. Most obviously, the goats have no problem. They're not squeezing through there. They just jump over the fence. But these two are tiny enough that they can actually run right through. And so they were out for a midnight snack. These goats are in the chicken coop. And he's butting the chickens with his horns. Okay, you're gonna... Okay. Somehow they got themselves into the chicken tractor and couldn't get out. And so all of that bleeding and crying, the bang, was because they were stuck. When we had the baby goats, I was so excited because I love baby animals. And plus, they were free. But these little rascals have yet to even remotely stay in their cage. They just are free-ranging, like they are taking advantage of all that the Happy Place has to offer. And if we're not careful, they'll sneak into the garage and try to get into the chicken feed or pig feed or whatever else they can get, because basically they would rather eat that than the grass that's in their area. So we have to be on guard on a regular basis so that they don't eat all our feed for the other animals. Hey everybody, if you like these videos, would it be possible for you to share them with your friends and maybe click that like button and subscribe? We'd love to see you on a regular basis. As you know, we're putting out riveting content. At least it's relatable. Basically, these two little scoundrels made their way into the chicken tractor, ate the chicken food, and got stuck in there and couldn't get out. It was late at night. I didn't want to have the risk of them going back into the chicken tractor, so we put them in a little makeshift cage for the evening.
You alright? What happened? I stuck my hand right. Put my hand right in.
Okay, so hold on. Wait, I wasn't even videoing that. That sucks. It's your own fault.
No, he got out. He was in the chicken. He was in there?
Yeah, both of them were.
Oh, well, those guys.
Stupid.
See, what are you doing?
Well, so what happens when you steal food? You go to timeout. Nice job, goat catchers. Think about what you've done. What did you think?
I got a cut from the goat.
Did he hit you with his horn?
No, I just dove.
Oh, from the diving. Today, only a few hours later, I was going to reunite them with Mama and put them into a bigger cage. But that bigger cage is not secured right now, and the problem is that today it's rainy and it's going to be potentially 50-mile-an-hour winds. And I didn't want to risk the cage back there with the trees having an incidental tree, fall down and hurt anybody. So I've decided to let the goats out and go back to Mama. I was gonna take Mama and bring them to a place back there, but it's gonna take too much work right now, and we're supposed to get 50-mile-an-hour winds. So, all right, go on, you little ding-dings. Go on. Yep, go on, it's opened. There you go. All right, go on now. It's a reunion. There. All right, they're in. Look, at the end of the day, I love goats. I still love goats, even though they drive me crazy. They drive me crazy. What's got my goat is literally the goats. They're rascals, but I love them. And we've used goats a lot for the last 5.5 years here. They have cleared tons of area for us, especially with poison ivy, which me and a couple of my kids are allergic to. So what's been a blessing is that the goats go in and they do their job. And so over the years, we've done a variety of different fencing in different places just so they could go in and clear an area. And they do great. And we also use our pigs to do a clearing, but it's a little bit different. They do a lot of rototilling, getting deep into the ground and turning it over. I love the animals, and I love that part of being on the homestead. That's kind of why we're here, partly is to raise our own meat, obviously our own foods, to be as healthy as we can, but also to love and enjoy the property and to enjoy the gift that we've been given in this place. But there are moments that drive us crazy, and animals not being where they're supposed to be being is one of them. Animals not being where they're supposed to be being. Animals being where they're not supposed to be. My undergrad was in English. Shh, just let it go. Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching the video. I hope you liked it. And if you could like and subscribe to our channel, that'd be great. Until next time.